Hi, friends. Happy Friday. In today's Little Bites, we are going to, let me put this down a little bit. We're going to talk about the Wheel of Fortune. This is one of the major arcana in tarot. This is just a regular Rider-Waite. And in the Wheel of Fortune, talks to us about the movement of life all the time. It's usually a good fortune card, is a Wheel of Fortune, is a good fortune card. And it talks to us about how cyclical life is, that life is never at just one spot. There's one spot right this second, but 5 seconds before and 5 seconds later, it's going to change. It's going to be different because life is cyclical. If we think about it, uh, you know, days are cyclical. It starts in the morning, it ends at night, and it's gonna come back in the morning. Seasons are cyclical, years are cyclical, women's cycles are cyclical. I mean, everything about life is cyclical, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about. So Wheel of Fortune is about when it comes, it's usually good fortune. You can be at the bottom, you can be having a hard time, but you know it's going to turn and it's not going to last forever. It's going to come up. Now, if you're on top, you know that you need to make sure that you grab that moment and you make the most of it because eventually it's going to come down. So, which is the best way to be in the wheel? Right in the center, right in the center, where you can do the best you can to be as much in balance as possible, right? The Wheel of Fortune has the four elements, wind, fire, and earth. Wind, fire, earth, and water. um it has the four elements, and it's a good fortune card. Is good. So if you are trying to like say yes or no, it's a yes. If it's good or bad, it's good. If you're trying to decide should I do this or not, and this comes, you should. So it's a positive card. And this is the regular Rider-Waite depiction of the card. Okay, so we have different decks here to show you the differences depending on the art of the card. So this one, and this is called the Deviant Moon Tarot. I love this deck. By the way, this is a very different depiction. See, the person is kind of scared because somebody else has it's moving the wheel for him. Not only that, you have this figure over here that kind of looks like a devil. He looks not very nice. Yes. And then it has a broken heart. It has a hand of fortune. It has somebody here, looks like a face of somebody crying. So not very good things in the wheel. But again, even though he might not be in a very good spot at this moment in time, the wheel is going to turn. And this wheel specifically might tell us that even when we're on top, things may go wrong because that's the way life is, right? We can be on top on love, but be having a hard time in other times in our lives. We can be on top in business, but be having a heartbreak or be in a toxic relationship, which doesn't mean that you cannot strive and have balance in most areas of your life. And that's what I'm talking about when you want to be in the center. You want to have balance. Of course, that doesn't mean that if you're at the top at any point in your life, you want to bring yourself down. That's not what I'm saying. But we want to strive. I have incense going and it went right in my face. But we want to strive to be in the center because that's where the most balance is at. Okay. Now, this is Radley Valentine's angel messages. And this is a very different depiction. He has a lot of little kids, like little angels. Yeah, because they all have wings, little angels. And it's talking about the transformation that happens, that every moment is a brand new, is the innocence, is the brand newness of a child, right? Every moment, every cycle in life is a brand new opportunity to make changes, to make ourselves better and get on top of that bill, or get it, or that wheel, or getting in the middle, in the center of that wheel, which is where we want to be, where the light is. Look at that, where the light is, where the light is radiating from, right? So that's the depiction from Radley Valentine. Now, this one, what is this called? This is from the Good Tarot. This is from the Good Tarot. And, you know, this wheel here has, let me try to move this out of the way. It's hitting me in my face. This Wheel of Fortune is very elaborate. Speaking about good fortune, is very elaborate, and it has a heart at the top, which could represent that if we put our heart into everything that we do, if we have a heart in the right place, if we do everything with passion, in good faith, with our heart, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna find ourselves going back to the top, where things are moving better for us, right? There's also a little face right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little face right there that it might represent like the sitter, the person getting the reading, kind of looking out and seeing, where am I going now? Where am I going now in this phase of our lives, whatever is what they're asking for. And then the last one is from Lune de l'Univers Tarot. This is the box right here. And this is a very different depiction of the Wheel of Fortune. It has two wheels. And it's just a different representation, and that sometimes you're in the top, sometimes you're in the bottom. But even the one on the bottom, it doesn't look bad at all. On the contrary, it has like a lot of gems. It's very shiny. So even when you're in the bottom, you can shine and you have value, is what this is telling us, because it's very shiny and it has a lot of like gems, like diamonds and rubies and emeralds. Even when you're on top, of course, you are more expanded. You have more light when you're on top, because being on top is way more fun. When things are working out the way you want them to, and you feel abundant and in love, and it's way more fun than being in the bottom. But being in the bottom gives us also an opportunity to dust ourselves off, to prepare and shine and show our value while we go back on the top. Okay, so those are different depictions and how to read differently the Wheel of Fortune, depending on the art of the deck that you choose. And of course, depending on what the sitter is asking for in your readings. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a marvelous weekend. Have fun, take a little rest, have some time to rest, and I'll see you in the group. Bye.